I'm Halfton, the co-founder and director of Cinequest, and I invite you to join me, global leaders, and youth around our world to picture the possibilities of a better tomorrow. And here at Picture the Possibilities, we present the 7 powers that anyone can use to create anything for your individual life, for your community, or for our world. And as we've presented the 7 powers of creating to youth around the globe, Silicon Valley, Palo Alto, Los Angeles, New York, Beijing, Mexico City, and many new cities to come, I've been often asked, well, what about you? You talk about the 7 powers of creating. How have you applied them to your life? Well, first of all, I grew up in a family that was about transformation. My father grew up in hell, literal hell. He grew up in a very abusive situation with addicts, and his mother literally tried to kill him as a young boy. And as we know, typically in life, people perpetuate a cycle of abuse. But my father was and still is, a very powerful man, and he learned how to transform his life to stop that cycle and to go on to live a life of love. And he's become a fabulous father to many people, not just his own biological family, but many, many people. So I began at a young age to understand the power of looking within. And I have had my own challenges in my life that I don't need to go into for you, but I have learned to apply the 7 powers in many, many ways. And then applying these same powers to my life, I didn't know what to call them then. But working with partners, everything I've done is with partners. I founded with Kathleen Powell, who's here, and Cinequest, which is the company that I really cared about. And same thing, when we started Cinequest, which is a really successful company now, everybody said it would fail. That kind of company's been tried in Silicon Valley before. It'll fail, it'll fail, it'll fail. Okay, we believe in it. And we found a way to make it very successful because we had, again, a picture of something we were going to create called Cinequest, which would be this powerful film festival and service organization for artists and innovators, bringing creativity and innovation together. And we had a passion for it, a lot of persistence, and it worked out great. It's been a really, really cool company. So I work in a company that I love every day going to work. I love what I do, and it's a company that I help create, so it's really cool. I've written 2 novels. I've made 3 independent feature films, one of which received one of the most famous directors of all time, said it was, for a young director, one of the most brilliant work he'd seen, and I'm just saying that because he told me that and I really admired him. So I don't like to talk about myself, but I've been very lucky to create a lot of stuff. I use these 7 powers for my health, I use it for my personal life, and I've overcome a lot of challenges in my personal life. So these are some of the ways that I've been able to apply the 7 powers, and as I mentioned in other traumatic situations in my personal life and throughout my life, I've also applied them to those areas too. And you know that no matter what you're going through in this world, and I work with people that are so inspiring every day, people that grow up in absolutely the worst circumstances imaginable, people that deal with absolutely situations that you don't know how they can even exist, much less be successful. And they do become successful as human beings, as creative people, and as members of our global society. So it's always within us to transform that which we have and to create and to empower not only our lives, but I think much more importantly, those around us. So family members, friends, communities, businesses, countries, which are now becoming more of one country called the world. And so I welcome you to the 7 powers, and I can speak from my own personal example that they have worked for me and leaders and powerful people that I've worked with and studied all of my life. Thank you.